people? Devin O'Bannon here with Black Irish Entertainment. I hope you all are having an amazing day. I had the great opportunity to partner with the Arizona Department of Juvenile Corrections at their Adobe Mountain School Facility, and we were able to build a recording studio for the youth along with a recording arts program. I'm super excited about that and getting that going this year into next year. I have the great opportunity also to highlight some amazing individuals that have allowed this program to run the way that it has run, as smoothly as it has run, and I just wanted to highlight some individuals. I have the director of the agency here, Mr. Doug Sargent. Go ahead and introduce yourself. How long have you been with the company?
Sure. My name is Doug Sargent. I serve as the director for the Arizona Department of Juvenile Corrections. I've been with the agency for about 18 and a half years. I've been the director for about 2 years, deputy director for 4 years prior to that. So I basically lead a team of about 400 talented, dedicated professionals that serve some of the most troubled youth in the state of Arizona.
Awesome. And again, this is a brand new thing that has been developed here at the program. Dr. Matheka was one who was able to bring me into the program, but when it all started, I was able to meet Mr. Sargent here. We clicked immediately. Like, he's a music lover too, low key. But let's jump right into the questions. First question I have for you, what do you expect from the music and recording arts program?
Well, first, I want to thank you, Devin, for the work that you've done. You've been amazing, both on the technical side, but you also get the kids side, so that's really good for our agency.
Thank you.
We're happy to partner with Black Irish Entertainment. I think it's a great fit. For the program, how I see it is really kind of twofold. It gives an opportunity, basically a high school elective class for kids to go in and be able to, in a classroom setting, take a music elective class, learn about the history of music appreciation, so that really formal educational piece. But then with the studio that you've helped build, I really see that as, I think your words were a lab. Use it as a lab, so kids that have talent already, or kids who are interested in learning some new skills can come in and basically work on that craft.
Definitely, and I mean that's the goal of the program, not only to give them the opportunity to earn a credit or half a credit and get the knowledge of what creating music is, but actually get their hands into it. Absolutely. You know, everybody has a different learning style. So some people can sit in class and learn and have an amazing time and get it all, but some people need to have their hands in it and be active to be able to learn. So me and my counterpart Tate were able to develop this program to be what it is, to help them benefit not only in the classroom setting, but also with the lab setting. So we're definitely aligned when it comes to that. Second question for you. How do you think this program is going to change the youth at this facility?
Well, not only from the educational side, but taking a big step back, a lot of the kids that come to us with a lot of significant trauma in their past. Oftentimes that trauma can get in the way or impede kids working on their treatment, working on improving themselves. And so really I see this program as, especially the lab, as a safe place where kids can come in, feel safe to come in, work on a craft and really express themselves in a very pro-social way. Maybe work on some of that trauma, as you said, get their story out in a positive way, in a safe way, and then hopefully that will help lead them to do better on their treatment.
100%. And I mean, we've done a few one-on-ones these past couple weeks that I've been here, and I can see it already shifting their mentality. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they can come in here and breathe. I always have them do an exercise where I have them breathe and then shake out all the nerves, and they come in and I mean like completely just unwind.
If you can get a hook in a kid, music can be a hook where it's something pro-social.
And they're excited about the program, super excited about the program. So when they come in here, they know, hey, I gotta be on my best behavior. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely aligned when it comes to that, and I feel like it's gonna be a huge shift, not only in the facility, but in the community too. So when they're released, and if they go back to the streets that they came from and they're different, that's gonna have a highlight for the kids around them. Like, yo, like what happened? Like you're a completely different person, you know? So super excited about this program because these kids are gonna have the opportunity to look at life a different way, different perspective. Other question, what are you excited about when it comes to the program?
So the excitement is there. You mentioned it. You know, kids know, the word is out on campus that this program exists.
Yeah.
Staff are excited about it as well. So I'm excited for kind of that shift in mentality of some of the kids that are going to find this program interesting, something they want to participate in.
Yeah.
I'm most excited about what's going to come out of it, right? The music, right? That's going to come out of it. You know, we run a sports program, so you know, I'd like to see halftime performances in basketball games. I'd like to see school performances where kids that have worked on something in the studio, and then they can go and showcase that in front of their peers and the staff here. You know, they've got a lot of cheerleaders for them. These kids, the staff that are here are dedicated. They care about these kids, and so they'll have a lot of cheerleaders cheering them on as they produce that music.
Nice, that's amazing. I mean, and just being around the kids, these kids are talented.
We have a lot of talented kids, you know, and there's also opportunities. You mentioned when kids get released, so when a kid gets released, you know, I hope that we can, and I know we will, we'll give them their body of work that they've worked on.
Yes, definitely.
And then we can support them when they're out in the community as well. There's other partnerships that we have that could possibly even provide funding if it's something they want to do professionally, pursue professionally, or even just a pro-social hobby of theirs. You know, we can help support that in the community as well.
Definitely. And then, you know, us collaborating and building this program also, you know, not only in the facility, but other things that we have going on in the city. They're going to have a lot of outlets,
Absolutely.
A lot of opportunities, a lot of places to walk into. And, you know, the program is behavioral focused. So as long as they're on their P's and Q's and they're doing what they need to do, we're going to be able to support them in that way. So fantastic. I love that you have that same expectation and excitement as I do. So super excited about that. So final question, and I've asked the kids this as well, so I'm interested to see what
you're not just picking on me.
No, I'm not just picking on you. I've asked the kids this question. I'm super excited to hear your perspective on this, but when you listen to music, what does it do for you?
That's an interesting question. You know, I hadn't really thought about it really until we started talking about this program. Start reflecting on that. You know, I start my day every day in the gym. And so I don't go to the gym to talk to people. I have my earphones in, right? And I'm listening to music. So there's the old guy walking around bobbing his head in the gym. And so as I reflect on that, you know, I start my day every day with music.
Nice.
And so, you know, I think music is an important part of who I am. I think it's probably an important part of who a lot of people are, their makeup. They may or may not realize that. But as I start reflecting, thinking about this program, I start my day every day for a couple hours listening to music. And so that really sets that tone for the day. Whether that's something uplifting and positive, you know, high volume, or something mellow and to chill out a little bit. But I think it's an important part of my life.
That's great, and I totally agree. I mean, music is also part of my life, and I feel like music, and I've said this before, music is a universal language. And so whether it's a different language, whether it's English, whether it's Spanish, whatever, you know, it could be a completely different language as long as it's felt.
Still feel it.
You know, everybody can still feel it. So that's awesome to hear that. I wanted to ask you, who's your favorite artist?
You know who my favorite artist is.
I want to hear from you.
So I may or may not be a huge Bruno Mars fan. I am a huge Bruno Mars fan. So don't let that age me. But you know, I listen to all kinds of music, and I'm really proud to have partnered with not only Black Irish Entertainment. I've heard some of your work. Mr. Tate, who's going to run the program for us here at the facility. An amazing, talented guy, a great artist. So I listen to all kinds of music, but I think I do kind of fall back on Bruno Mars.
You gotta have your go-tos. No, you gotta have your go-tos. I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming in and sharing your perspective and your excitements and your views and goals about this program, not only for the facility, but for the youth here and in the community. So thank you for taking the time. Thank you all for listening. We have Mr. Doug Sargent here with us. I appreciate you.
Thank you for your work.
No worries. Thank you all for coming out again, and we'll see you all later. See ya.